Alright, so this video is going to be showing you how to pop off the tail light. So I already did one side. I'm showing you the other side. So basically, once you take all the liner out inside the trunk, in the trunk itself, there's one screw, or excuse me, one nut, 10mm, and on the top of the tail light, there's a plus head screwdriver right here. So that's the other one. Then once you take those two off, you can actually just pull the tail light straight back, and the two things that holds it after you take those two fasteners off, the two things that holds it is this clip here and this little clip here. So basically the tail light itself has a clip, has a little plastic piece that goes in here and it kind of clips in, and same with here, it clips in. So let's look at the tail light here. Let's look at those two parts. So one part is right here, so that's the round ring side, so it clips in right there. And the other one where it clipped in, it actually doesn't even clip in, it actually just kind of sits in right here. So this little pointy thing right here, it just sits in there. I don't feel anything that clipped. So basically it's just a guide. Alright, so once you do that, you have to disconnect the lights. So the lights have a cover where the wire is, it has the cover, so you have to turn the cover lefty loosey, and you turn it and it turns about an eighth of a turn or a quarter of a turn and it stops. Then you could pull it straight out. So for both of them, and one of them obviously has the incandescent, and the other one is connected to the LED. So with incandescents, be mindful of it, don't touch it. Chances are you will, as you do stuff, you probably rub it, whatever, like I just did right now. I just touched it. The oil on your skin gets onto incandescents, and when you use it, that oily spot becomes a hot spot, and it will actually crack the incandescent. It cracks the glass because it becomes a hot spot. So before you put this all back together, get some denatured alcohol and wipe your glass with denatured alcohol. That way it gets rid of the oil and it cleans it up, so you don't have to worry about causing your bulb to burn out. A lot of people don't know that, and they always wonder why the bulb burned out so fast, because they got the bulb glass oily. So let's do that right now. So here's my 10mm nut here. It's 10mm. Another one is the screw up right here. Let's bring this tripod up a little bit. That's about as high as my tripod goes, unfortunately. So right in here. So now I just need to pull it back. The thing is, if you just try to pull back, it doesn't really work. And this little white thing in here, you actually see your little, oops, let me pan it down. This is the white thing right here. You can actually see you guys can't see it, but I can see it. Is that the little black plastic pointy thing from the tail light that I mentioned? It's actually, you can actually see it sliding, but that round clip, half clip, is still attached to the tail light. So what I do, well, what I did anyways, I took a trim remover tool, and basically I stick it right here where that clip is. I just pry it, and this is plastic, so it's not gonna scratch up my paint or nothing like that. If you were to use like a screwdriver, it's gonna mess up your paint. You will scratch your paint, so be mindful of that. So I'm just gonna kind of pull it out here, and this little thing right here, I'm just gonna go about right there. So that's it. See that? I just barely, and there's no marking, nothing on here. It popped right off, like so. Right. So now I have my lights. So counterclockwise until it stops. It's kind of, oh, this one's kind of firm. Counterclockwise, it stops, then it pops out. So that should be the one with the bulb, and it has an O-ring on it. So the O-ring is kind of holding it in place, or making it hard to come out. Oh, come on. Geez, the other one popped out real easy. Dang it, my hand has no grip. So this side, same thing. Turn it counterclockwise. So that pops out. This one has no O-ring. Then there's the little plug, electrical plug, and you need to squeeze where the tab is to release it. So that comes off. So your wire here is kind of wrapped around this little thing here. So I need to actually pull this out first before I could. There it goes. Pull that off. And the O-ring is actually still stuck on here. On my other one, the O-ring is actually on the thing here, but I'm just gonna leave it there. Untwist this from the so it's like wrapped all the way around. Untwist that from this part right here, so that way you could dislodge the wire off, like so. Now you have your your tail light off. And remember, when you put this back, you should wipe the bulb clean with denatured alcohol, so that way it doesn't burn out on you when you actually use it. So my plug here kind of got loose. Let's look at the plug real fast. Well, not the plug, but the where the wire is here. So I'm just gonna push that back in. Do it now, otherwise I might forget later on when I put this back together. Okay, so push that back in. So that's it for taking off the tail light. So in the future, if you ever need to change the bulb, that's what you need to do, right? Okay, thanks for watching.